Man, it is so tough going through life feeling invisible. Being attracted to individuals that seems to be repulsed by your very presence is not the best feeling. It's not comforting, to say the least, to be attracted to someone that seems to repel from you. It is not a good feeling to find yourselves always wanting to belong, because it is human nature for us to want to belong. Abraham Maslow created this ladder to explain the human nature and our needs, our wants, and we all want to feel safe and secure. We all want that feeling of being and belonging. And when you find yourself always being overlooked, you find yourself feeling like a doormat for everyone to come in and to wipe their feet off and to use you all up. It is not a good feeling to be perceived as someone who is invisible. And as we know in life, we do not always get what we want. And that does not make it easy for us to know that, because you've been waiting for, as you would like to say, a long time. And you've heard what people had to say. You've heard what even God had to say as it pertains to things and desires and lives and resources. And you notice that all good things come to an end. But for some of us, the question is, when will the good things begin? And I'm here to encourage you, not just with words, and not just with the understanding that you're not in this by yourself, which you already know, which I know does not make it easier. But the more we say it, the more we'll start to condition ourselves to believe it. Because what you say, it affects your mindset, it affects the way you behave, it affects the patterns of what you do and how you live. It begins with the words you speak. Because from the abundance of the heart, the mouth shall speak. And there's a very key proverb in our life. And if we could just say enough, maybe we would start to believe it. Maybe our mind would catch up to the words that we're saying. And so I want you to remember that in the midst of your singleness, which is a blessing, know that God is working something out that you can't see. Because the causal realm is the spiritual realm. And what we see, what we taste, and what we experience is the natural realm. And so it's going to manifest in its time and in its season. You don't want us to be spiritual, but let us use what we know, which is the season. And many nights you have stayed up late, biting the edge of your pillow, trying to grab hold of yourself because you want that embrace. You want someone to console you, to feel you, to caress you, to cuddle with you. But you find yourselves not being able to because the right individual is not there. I want you to know that that individual right now may not be there physically, but that person is being prepared for you. And that person is not able right now. You want it now, but right now is not the time, because that individual cannot handle all that you have. It takes a great responsibility to deal with someone like you. You know it's true. You know that you are worth so much. And anyone who gets you is lucky to have you. They're fortunate to have you, because you're worth far much more than material stuff. And so be encouraged in your waiting that you are being prepared, as well as that significant other is being prepared for you. Because if they're not ready, they will drop you. And you're too precious. You're too precious to be dropped. You're too precious to be fumbled. You're too precious to crack. But the good news is, even in your cracked state, understand that light cannot be shown through lest there is some type of opening. And though right now it is not the fall season for you to be swept off your feet, understand that in the season coming after that, which is that cold season, God will make a way so that you will be secure, so that you will be loved, so that you will make it through that season that will prepare you for the blossoming to come. It's springing forth and it's coming. You just gotta know timing is truly God's purpose. Be blessed. Love, truth, peace. Subscribe to my YouTube, Truth 73401906. Truth 73401906. Be blessed. God love you. And most of all, love yourself.